Welcome back. I'm Brahim of Shadley Glass Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to prep tubing. So when I'm breaking down tubing, I'm looking to place a score line on it. It doesn't need to be a terribly long score. And once I place the score, I'm going to put a little bit of water into the score line. After that, I'm going to heat up a punty, and I'm going to place it right into the corner of the score. And it's going to put a little bit of thermal shock on it. And if it goes right, that score line is going to go all the way around the tube and give you a nice clean opening. So once we have our section of tubing that we want to work with, it's time to put this thing on a handle that we can easily rotate and control. So because tubing is a lot more susceptible to thermal shock, I'm giving it a fluffier flame. I'm adding fuel to this flame before I give it a neutral hot flame from my torch, and that way I don't shock it before heating it up. I'm going to paddle down the end to narrow down that opening, and I'm going to attach a handle to that tube. I'm going to use what looks like a blow tube, but I've closed off the end. And the reason I use this is just for feel. It's a little less heavy also because it's a tube. And you want to make this connection as straight as you can. And I'm going to draw it out. And the reason I'm drawing it out is to reduce the stress that's inevitably going to be in that connection point. I find there's always stress in that connection point, and when you work your way down to that section of the tube, you may have to work it more carefully. I find that when I draw it out, though, it reduces some of that stress. Okay, so now we're going to attach our blow tube to our 40 millimeter section of tubing we're working with here. We need to marver the end down to this tube to match the opening diameter of the 12 millimeter blow tube that I prepped, and then connect them together. You want more heat into the larger diameter tube and a little bit less in your blow tube when you make this connection. I like to hold it up and down so that I can kind of look down the barrel, so I can look for a straight line as I add air to make sure that connection is happy. You're keeping your rotation, you're keeping a straight line, and then flame cut a section of tube that I want to work with for later. There are many ways to break down a tube, and this is just one of them. Diamond shears make a great companion at the bench, and it enables you to open up a tube from both ends. And I love to use them for that reason. The separation leaves the opening on both sides, allowing me to prep more tubing. And that's how you prep a little section of tubing. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.